maybe an 8 for me. You know? Yeah, but like you can't in middle of a combat though. You can't flip out materials. Um, I'd say the best constructed game I've played would be like of all times would be Diablo 2. Diablo 2 Lord of Destruction, like with the like including the expansion pack, like the like those two together. I think that was probably the best experience I've ever had playing any games ever. It wasn't dull. It was infinitely fun to replay characters. It was like the variety of builds you could make, like all the animations, like just everything was just great. It felt great to play over and over again. Like I could sink like hundreds and hundreds of hours into that game. No, I didn't. Absolutely not. Diablo 3 was the biggest disappointment I've ever had in gaming. Um, I'd say close to what I had as an experience with Diablo 2, I would say maybe StarCraft 1, including Brood War, like the that game. But I'd say Diablo 2 with the expansion pack is probably my favorite game of all time. Just because it there's just no flaws. The music was amazing. To this day, I could still play Diablo 2 like like a Diablo 2 remaster comes out, I'm gone. Like we're playing that like we're just doing it. Like there's zero question. I'm canceling any other playthroughs we have. We're doing that. I haven't played Grandia at all. No. I would love to play Grandia. I just never played it. I would love to though. Um FF10 was really good though. FF10 was really good. It wasn't like a perfect game. It was flawed in my opinion. The voice acting was kind of poor. I mean that's not news, but like, and it was like one of the it was the first Final Fantasy that was voiced. Um, but it was kind of poor, and it's not really the fault of anybody. It's just like if you compare it to the time, it was kind of we make fun of it now because it sucks compared to what we have now. But I respect what they were doing. It just to me, I think Diablo 2 and the expansion like is like a 10 out of 10. There's like nothing wrong with those games. FF10, it's pretty high, but it's not that. First JRPG I played was FF7, actually. FF7 and Final Fantasy Tactics were the two first JRPGs I ever played. Yeah, I would love to play Grandia. Actually, I would love to play more JRPGs. I don't want to make the focus of the channel that unless we get like a massive amount of requests for it because JRPGs are still my favorite genre ever. So unfortunately, though, it doesn't bring any viewers or barely any. Both on YouTube and on Twitch, it doesn't bring me anybody. I'm too small of a channel. If I were like a lot bigger with like a following and stuff, or if we had a lot of viewers that were interested in JRPGs, I would stream a lot more of those. I'm still gonna bring some in, but I'm not gonna make the focus of the channel that because. Wait. There are stalkers. Oh, son of a. I don't know how many. Oh shit.
Done. Right. No sunset to follow. At least there's a Ferris wheel.
Persona 4 on PC, dude. I have it. I can't wait to play it. As soon as we have time, we're jumping into Persona 4. In fact, I'm not gonna play it through Wasteland 2 and 3. I decided against it. I don't think it's too tight in the schedule. Especially with Death and Request 2 coming out. And also, I don't feel like there's a rush for me to play through those. I don't need to play those at release. That's fine. So we're not going to play those yet. We're going to maybe eventually get to them, but for now, there's no rush. Is Wasteland 2 on Game Pass? Although I do own Wasteland 2, so that's fine. If Wasteland 3 is on Game Pass, I'll just get it on Game Pass. Like, I don't mind playing through them eventually. It's just not a rush right now. Yeah, that series, yeah. The Mafia Remaster, I'd like to try. I don't think I'll have the money to buy it, though, so I'm going to wait. There's no rush either, but I'd love to try it eventually. I think this is the kind of game I would enjoy. But they're releasing even more Trails game. So, because I heard that there was a chance that they were going to not release Trails game for a while. So I thought, you know what? There's no rush to, like, finishing them then. Like, you know, catching up or anything. There's no rush because, like, they're not going to make anymore. But they're making... So, Trails of Cold Steel 4, right? So there's, like, the 3 Trails in the Sky. There's, like, the 2 Trails of Azure game thing. And then there's, like, the 4 Trails of Cold Steel. And they're making another Trails game that's kind of after the Trails of Cold Steel 4 that includes character from all the other ones. And then, so I thought this was the last game. I thought this was the last game for a long while. But they're not, but it's not the case. They are actually confirmed that after that one game that includes, like, encompasses, like, the story from all the other ones, they're making another new series of Trails game. So I guess I'm going to have to, like, catch up to them gradually, slowly. 4 is out in the winter. Yeah, I know. So we're, you know, I want to get through those eventually, even though it's probably going to take me a while because I find the Trails in the Sky games pretty boring. Story is too slow for my taste, like way too slow. Like, I do enjoy the story. It's just so slow, like incredibly slow. But I keep hearing that, like, it's worth it to play through because the payoff when you play Cold Steel is, like, super high up there. Eventually, I would love to replay one of my favorite JRPGs ever, which is Wild Arms 3.
Should be a straight shot from here.
I did buy, I do own it. Twice, actually. Yeah, I heard they're pretty long, but at the very least, like, maybe the characters are more interesting. Because Estelle and Joshua, especially in the first game, they're super young still. And it's kind of like following kids around. It's fine, but it's not super. Oh, look at that! Those like failed jump moments. There's so many of them.
Fuck. Now what?
Shot at 4 is much worse. You mean in the failed jump thing? In this game, the number of times we've jumped and the thing that we were jumping on just like broke down. In The Last of Us 2, so many times it happens. It's like a device they keep reusing all the time.
Come on. It's right over there.
I'll have to swim through that? Oh, great.
That current's rough.
There can't be seraphites here. It has to be more, Oh, look at that, an arrow. We don't even have a bow yet. Probably gonna get it here. Will, I'm going to crash. Despite the adrenaline of this whole shitstorm, this flu thing is kicking my ass. Please let me catch a few hours of sleep so I can fight this thing. I cradled our little bee and put her to sleep. I think she's pretty shaken up by the violence of it all. She asked, Mommy, why did you and Daddy push all those people? I told her that it was the only way for us to get on board. She nodded, but I don't think she fully comprehends. Maybe I should have said something different. I don't know. Anyways, if she wakes up before me, read some of her books with her. That seems to calm her down. Hopefully, you were able to get the ration situation sorted out. Love you, Quinn. Oh, she had an arrow in her head. I mean, assuming it was her.
In their sleep. Fuck.
Yeah, they were killed with arrows in their sleep. Damn, dude. I swear to God, man, if there's another gauntlet situation happening soon, I'll have lost all faith in the devs. Oh, it's a crossbow. That's cool.
Did you kill all those people? Nice.
Crossbow bolts are sturdy, and they can be recovered more frequently. Why? Why are they sturdier? Oh, probably, yeah. Thank you for your help with that infected passenger. We're lucky to have someone with your training and grit aboard. My crewmates are useless, and I don't agree with the captain keeping that weapon locked away. We can't sit willfully ignoring that we have infected passengers on board this ferry. Weapons storage is on the aft top deck. Combo is 907701. The crossbow is in there. I trust you on this. 77, guys. 907701. Maybe, yeah. Like that moment we're playing right now through, I'm okay with. Well, that was kind of a waste. I missed my first shot. Okay. I don't have any bolts anymore. Yeah, clearly the game had some issues in development, that's for sure. But like, what drives me nuts is all those like 10 out of 10 reviews. Like this is not a 10 out of 10 game by any stretch. Like you could push a 7 or an 8 for sure, depending on like how annoyed you get with certain things. Like I can't see a 9.
Is this whole damn boat infested?
Dude, I don't have any arrows anymore, man. Can I even open this without being seen? Yes. Another book? Terrorist tactics. Faster crafting? This is indeed a very frustrating game. For the amount of time they made me replay, like, the same kind of situation, the same kind of moment, just like in a different setting, so far, and the fact that a lot of the combat are not as responsive as it should be, or the fact that the animations are kind of like snapping. Like if you're far from, like sometimes an enemy is like far from you and it will still like kind of snap to you for no reason. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, dude, that was so close. There's another patrolling regular dude around. There's a Shambler